Good morning, Amy here again for our next installment of our exercise class. Place those hands right on those hips and bring those knees up. Don't forget to have your water ready after class. Keeping hydrated is important when you're exercising. Feel free to leave and get a drink of water in during this class as well if you need to. Take those hands down, pulling them up, and bring it down. Palms face each other. Try and keep those elbows slightly bent. Don't lock them out. Run. Arms back and forth. Elbows close to the body. Elbows to the sides, keep them at 90 degrees at the elbow, lift them up. Last one, reach those hands out, thumbs up and down. Hands stay up, pull it back, reach it out. Okay, hands out to the side, pull them up, taking the palms are down as we come down to shoulder height, back up and down. Knees are still up and down. Take those hands down. We're going to do a hammer curl. Knees are still up and down. Okay, we're going to flex one hand. Extend it, take that other elbow, pull it back, keep that hand flexed as well. Alternate sides. Reach it up to the sides, alternating. Change it to a knee lift, pulling it in. Don't grab that knee just below. Just touch the sides of that leg as we bring that knee high. Okay, change the hands underneath that leg. Still lifting that knee high. Knees down, take it out nice and wide. Knees come up and down, hands on hips for just a moment. Okay, hands to the center, pull it back, opens up that chest. Okay, nice, easy, up and down movement with those arms. Knees still up and down, out to the side. Okay, change it to a wrist roll. Up and down. Opposite direction. Okay, walk the knees back in. Take those hands out to the side, bring it in and out. A little bit longer here. Okay, change it to the heel out, and then we're going to change our arms so they come up and out. Hands to the shoulders, push it back. Heels still out. Change it to a bicep curl, palms are up. Taking those hands to the shoulders. Still heel out. Okay, change it to the hand down towards that foot, rotating that torso. Reach it up. Okay, swing one hand forward, one back, flexing at the top of each movement. That wrist. Okay, we're going to take one forward, one to the side, nice and easy here, heel out. Still those legs for a moment, hands out to the side, just reach from one side to the other, waking up those obliques, or this side. Take those hands down, hammer curl. Still the legs, take that hand across, reaching, and then the other hand, opposite direction. You're just a baby in disguise. And though you know that it's right to be, bring it back to center and lace those fingers, palms face away, in and out. Pull it up nice and tall for a moment, elongating through that torso, quick stretch. Try and pull those shoulders down. Release those fingers, bring them to shoulder height, small circles. Stop, palms up, backward. And take it into the center. Roll those shoulders back. I'm sure she wonders where you are. And alternate forward. Get out of here before I have the time to change my mind. 'Cause I'm afraid we'll go too far. Hands down, pull it up, let it drop. Shoulder shrugs here. Take hands in front, bring them back, quick stretch of that chest, lifting up and looking towards the ceiling. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. And release it. Okay, take that leg to the side, pull it in, and then reach. Take it opposite. Leg is still toe touching out to the side. And then straight up. Take it out to the side, elbow height, or elbows at shoulder height, in and out for that butterfly press. And speed it up. Hands come down, reach down towards the extended toe to the side. Okay, we're going to still those legs, knees are wide, nice and tall, keep that back straight, hands down towards the floor. We're going to reach those hands, keeping the back straight towards the floor, pull it back up. Modified back extension here. Key here is to keep that back nice and straight, so you're not going to touch the floor, just reach down towards it. We got one more. All right, bring it up, pull those knees in. We're going to lean that back to the back of the chair, keeping it nice and straight. We're going to grasp the frame of the chair or the sides. We're going to extend those legs out. We're going to start with a flutter kick. Step it down for a rest. Okay, next one we're going to do a very small crisscross, alternating which leg is on top. So extend, crisscross. And rest for a moment. We've got one more in this position. So we're going to take and extend it. Heels are going to come together, toes wide. Here, flick those heels together. And bring it down, pull it all the way up. Not quite done with those legs. We're going to extend one leg out. We're going to lift it up, tap it down, pull it back in. It's up to you how high that leg goes up. So up and down. Try and keep that leg extended as much as possible. There'll be a little bit of a bend at the touching point, just because of the chair. 8, 9, and 10. Pull that leg in, take that other one out, toe is pointed, lift it up, touch it down. Pull it in. We're going to go to that first leg once again, toe is pointed. We're going to kick it up, working that quad or the top of the thigh. Okay, we're we're going to rotate that toe out to this side. We're going to lift again. Once again, you should feel it in the inner thigh. Last one, rotate it up and pull it in. You have to go to that other side. Again, toe is pointed, kick it up for that quad. Great job. Now rotate that toe out to this side. Lift once again using that inner thigh. And again, make sure that you're going at your own pace. You don't have to follow along with me. I'm doing about a moderate intensity. If you're a little bit lower, that's perfectly fine. Do fewer reps. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab our weights now. Once again, you can use those canned goods. Just remember you have to have a firm grip with those because it's harder to hold on to because they're pretty wide. Okay, we're going to start by taking the hands to the side, roll those shoulders back. We're going to take, and palms are going to go back. We're just going to lift it forward and back. Abdominals should be in and tight anytime we're using those extremities. If you can think about navel to spine, that would be great. Last one here. Now we're going to add 5 more, but we're going to rotate in at the very top. So we come forward, rotate in, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to rotate out at the very top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, take it to the shoulders. We're going to hinge forward slightly, pushing back, working those triceps. Trying to keep that back straight and neck in alignment. Last one here. Take it down. Okay, we're going to do 2 movements together. It's a row fly combo. So elbows are in nice and tight, palms face in. Pull it back, take it down, and then out to the side. Again, we're still in that forward position. If you feel it on the top of the shoulder, that means you're a little too upright. Come forward. You should feel it between those shoulder blades. So once again, up, down, out. Okay, palms are up, where elbows are close to the body, pull it back. A little bit different position for those hands for this row. Okay, we're going to take palms are down, we're going to pull those elbows a little higher. Elbows are going to go towards the shoulders or up that high. And we're only going to do a few of these because they're a little more intense. So up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up nice and tall, palms up, hands go out and in. Works those biceps. Last one here. Take one hand down. We're going to place one hand back behind, palm faces back. We're going to be nice and tall, and we're going to lift that arm, slight bend to the elbow. Try and get it as close to the ear as you can. So we're going to raise it up and down. Watch that knee. We don't want to hit it with that weight. Nice and easy here. Last one, this side. All right, take that hand to the thigh. The other hand comes down. If you you want to walk that knee in just a little bit to make sure you're not going to hit it with that weight, feel free to do so. Bringing it up to that ear as close as you can get. Slight bend to that elbow, not locked out. Again, thinking about that abdominals, navel to spine. Last one here. All right, well, we're working that shoulder a little bit more. Pull that elbow in, palm faces in. Very small movement, in and out. Don't let the elbow come away from the body, otherwise we're working that bicep a lot more than that shoulder. And take that hand down, elbow in nice and tight. Once again, in and out, nice and easy here. Don't force it. Make sure that shoulder is down the back. Last one. Hands down, palms face back, pull those elbows up like you're a marionette, and there's a string on those elbows. So up. All right, palms face away. We're going to take those weights and click them over our head. Just nice and easy. Up. Be careful with this maneuver because it can change your blood pressure. You might get a little dizzy if you have trouble with your blood pressure. And take it down. Hammer curl for recovery. Those hands were above the head. Circulation may become an issue. You might feel a little bit of tingling. Both hands down. We're going to take them both up to the shoulder. Push it up overhead. Bring it down and down. Look outside your window, brown grass and green grass. Pick your fence of barbed wire, never ever put them down. You just lift your arms higher, race until your arms higher. Let them know you there, that you struggling, surviving. Okay, hold it here, reach one, and then the other. Hold it here, jiggle it. All right, take those hands back down. We're going to pull one hand so the palm is up, one palm is going to be back. So up and back, alternating sides. Keep going. Last one. All right, we're going to rotate those hands slightly so that our arms are at about a 45-degree angle as we lift, slightly higher than the shoulder. So up. You should feel those shoulder blades once again adhering or coming towards the back. Last one here. All right, palms are up. We're just going to do a regular bicep curl. Last one here. All right. We're going to take and drop those weights so we can do a few things without them. Starting once again, we're going to do a little bit bigger back extension, so hands can be on those thighs, hands can be extended, or those hands can be behind the head. If they're behind the head, just touch the fingers to the back of the head. If you interlace them, there's a tendency to pull on that neck. We don't want to injure ourselves. So again, if we're here, elbows are nice and wide, just tapping those fingers to the back of the head. If we're here, again, you can keep them here. Keep that back straight, neck in alignment. Do not come forward. Automatically arches that back. So coming down and up. All right, we're going to do 3 more to each side, but this time we're going to rotate. Okay, so we come down, rotate one shoulder down, the other one kind of comes up, come back to the center, bring it up. 2 more to the same side, so up, rotate slightly, dropping that shoulder, bringing it up. Down, rotate, center, and up. Okay, we did one side, now we have to do the other. So down, drop that shoulder, pull it back up and up. Down, rotate, up. Last one. All right, we're going to work a little bit of that back. So we're going to take those feet a little bit wider. Knees are still bent. We want to make sure that we're stable here. If we had them extended here, there's a tendency to wobble on that chair. So again, knees are still bent, chest is tall, arms are extended out to the sides. We're going to take the opposite hand towards the opposite foot, keeping that chest tall. Do not hunch for this movement. So hands are here. Reach, pull it back up. Reach, pull it back up. Last one. Pull those legs back in. Just a quick, easy elbows at shoulder height. Squeeze them back. Hands come down. All right, we're going to grab our weights one last time here. We have to work those abdominals. Okay, before we were working our abdominals with those hands crossed, we're going to use those weights today, make it a little bit harder, or adding intensity. So we're going to start by coming forward, touching those elbows to the knees. Again, here, we don't want to jam them down there, or we can cause a bruise. Come all the way back to the back of the chair. Try to keep that back as straight as possible. Hinging really at those hips. Really feel the ab engagement as we come forward from the back of the chair. If you find you're a little wobbly, again, you can take those knees a little bit further apart. And last one here. All right, bring it up nice and tall. Hands are going to be extended out. We're going to drop one hand once again down, look towards it, pull it back. Down, look towards it, back. We're going to do 2 of these, and then we're going to add that ab engagement by hinging back. So we're nice and tall here. Now we're going to come back slightly. Try and keep that chest up. Don't let it fall. Drop it back, look towards it, bring it back. Keep that other weight up in the same position or as close as you can as we do this movement. If you find it's too difficult to go back in that hinged position, then feel free to stay in that upright position. Last one on each side. Pull it all the way up. We have to work those obliques again. So one hand is down, one underneath that armpit, taking and dropping towards the floor, pulling it back up. Using that oblique, squeezing as we come up. Make sure that you're not rolling forward or back with this movement. You're staying really to the side. Last one, this side. Bring it all the way up. Switch. And dropping it towards that floor, using that oblique to squeeze it back up. Great job. Okay, we're going to cross those weights and we're going to do a concentration curl. So being out those legs once again, elbow goes to that inner thigh, hand to the other thigh, taking it down, bringing it back up. Once again, we're going for a count of 2 down and 2 up, and do not fully extend that arm. All right, bringing it up, we have to go to that other side. Once again, elbow to that inner thigh, hand to the other, taking it down, bringing it up. Last one here. And we're going to take and drop those weights. Nice and tall here. Feet are just a little bit forward. We're going to pull those toes up. Pull those feet back, lift the heels. Knees automatically come up with those heels. Okay, and bring it back to neutral. Just bring those knees in and out. Still those legs, hands come down. We're going to use them as a fulcrum to help us stand up. So hands are down. We're going to bring them back. As we come forward, we're going to lift, pushing through those heels. So back here, lifting up. Come on back down very gently. If you need to, you can place those hands back so that you're not afraid to sit back down on that chair. So bringing it up and down. Push through those heels as we rise up and then come back down. Up and down. Up and down. Last one here, hold it up, and we're going to go behind that chair. Pushing that chair forward. I gotta move my stuff out of the way. We're going to start with a single leg heel raise. If you're having difficulty with this or you find that this is too challenging, you can do a double heel raise. So all we're going to do is take one leg behind the other. I'm going to move the chair off to the side so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so we're going to take one leg behind the other. Again, don't put it right against the knee, just tap it across the back, and we're going to come up onto the ball of the foot and down. And last one, this side, step it down, take it to that other side, leg goes behind. Once again, we're going to lift up onto the ball of that foot. Hand is on that chair for stability. Great job. Okay, so we're going to stand on one leg mainly, take 1 foot forward, just pull that toe up, hold it there. Should feel it in the calf. And step it back, the other foot comes forward, pull that toe up, flexing, feeling a stretch in the calf. Alright, step it back. Once you get behind your chair, again, you're not going to be able to see me if I'm behind my chair, so I'm going to be to the side of it, but you should be behind it because the chair is there for stability. We're going to take the knee off to the side, be up on that toe, bring the knee in and out for a twist. Abdominals should be in and tight. Anytime you are twisting, helps keep that back nice and straight. Other side, toe up, knee in and out. Bring it back to the center, feet are facing forward. We're going to bend those knees slightly, pelvic tilt forward and back. All right, last one is a little bit of balance. We're going to bring those feet closer together than hip width apart. They don't have to be directly together, but a little bit closer than hip width. We're going to interlace the fingers. Pointed finger is going to be up, and you're going to kind of the thumbs out. We're going to reach it up above that head. Then we're going to take the hands to one side as the hips kind of guide towards the other side. Stretching that side. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath during this. Exhale as we come up. And then we're going to go to that other side. And exhale up. And take those hands down, roll those shoulders back a few moments. Okay, we're going to do another quick stretch. We're going to go behind that chair. Legs are going to be a little bit wider here, toes facing forward. We're going to hinge at the hips, push that chair forward slightly so that we're kind of hanging by the shoulders. Feel it through the back, in the shoulders, and of course, the back of the legs. They're bent, by the way, so we're coming down. Knees are bent. Looking towards the chair legs, so we're not looking down towards our feet. That helps keep the neck in alignment. All right, take one hand to the thigh, the other hand to the thigh, and roll it up. Roll those shoulders once. Pull that chair back. We are not done. We're going to take that leg out to the side. Foot is going to be flexed. Hand can be on that chair for stability, but just taking it out and in. Up to you how high it goes. Just don't let that hip go up with it. Okay? Step that leg down, take the heel to the glute. Great job. Step it back a half a step. Same leg, we're going to rotate so the heel goes first out to the side. You should feel it in that inner thigh as we're doing this movement. I'll move off so that you can see what I'm doing. Rotate, lift. Great job. Step it down. We have to do that other side. So taking it out to the side. Mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Step it down, heel to that glute, squeezing the hamstring.
It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker.
Step it back a half a step. Once again, I will come off to the side so you can see. Hands are on the chair. We're going to take that leg, rotate it so the heel is facing out, lifting up towards that side. 9, last one. Pull that chair back just a little bit further so we can start our cool down here. Find your position on that chair. We're going to start with that leg extension, reaching towards that toe. You should feel it through the hamstring or the back of the leg. And release that. Other side, flexing that foot, reaching for the toe. And bring it up nice and tall. We're going to cross one leg over, rotate that ankle. If this is too high for you, you can do it across the shin and rotate there if you like. Opposite direction if you haven't already. And then we're going to take it down, take it to that other side, rotate that ankle. Opposite direction. Take it down, nice and tall here. Take that hand across, reaching back. We're going to look behind us. Exhaling as we rotate to the side and look back. Make sure you're breathing through this. Bring it back to the center, other side, hand, reach back, look towards the back as you exhale. Center it up. We're going to stack those hands, elbows are at shoulder height. We're going to take and rotate 2 times to the side, just pulses. Pulse, pulse, center it up, other side. Try and keep those knees from wiggling as much as possible because we want to keep it in the upper torso. Feeling it just below that shoulder blade. Take those hands down, roll those shoulders back for a moment.
I've never seen a diamond in a flame. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the moon.
All right, bring those hands forward, reach them back, hold that frame, lift the chest and the chin. Release it, hands to the thighs, tuck that chin, arch the back. Bring it up nice and tall. Okay, we're going to take one hand, we're going to pull it across the body, make sure that shoulder remains down or low. Hold it in. If you want to make it a little bit deeper stretch, guide that hand down to the wrist. Guide that hand below the elbow, lift it up and over for the tricep stretch. We count our dollars on the train. Reach the hand up nice and tall. Rotate the palm back as we come back and around. We're going to take that other hand, grasp the wrist, Gentle pressure downward. Chest should be tall, not hunched as we do this. Just very gentle pressure. We're not yanking on that hand. And release. Other side, arm is extended, pull it across the body and in. Again, making sure that shoulder is low. And then if you'd like to deepen that stretch, guide that hand towards the wrist. And guide that hand underneath that elbow, up and over for that tricep stretch. Guide that hand up. Again, rotate that palm back as we come behind. Grasp that wrist with the other hand. Gentle pressure down with the chest tall. Helps pull those shoulders down. And release it. Roll those shoulders forward, alternating. Take those hands to the thighs, ear to the shoulder. Center it up, other side, ear to the shoulder. Again, you won't reach it, but guide it so you're trying to get it towards that shoulder. Center it up. We're going to look towards that shoulder. You should feel it a little bit more towards the back of the neck. Center it up. Other side. Bring it up nice and tall. Look over that shoulder. Center it up, look over that other shoulder. Center it up. Hands to the heart center, 3 deep breaths, and we will be done. Last one. Shoulder rolls back, and I hope you enjoyed this workout. Have a great day.